star, the dreams that only came to pass them by. Here's to the broken man who stood and walked when he heard you can, 'cause it shows me that faith is more than sight. Here's to the wandering child looking for a star to guide, pushing through the darkness of the night. Hold your hand up to your heart, I know it's just a chance to start. I know that it might feel like it's too hard. Time to watch, grab a hand and make this day our march. Pulling down the walls we cross, fighting through the wars we lost, looking for the day when we have won. All you need, this whole world doesn't see. Someday we could all be free. We could change the world if we would just believe. 'Cause faith and love is all you need. This whole world doesn't see. Someday we could all be free. Yeah, we could change the world if we would just believe.
October 28th, 2017, we met at a bar, and after talking to you for 5 minutes, I can tell you were unique, but I didn't know if that was a good thing yet. But after hearing you talk about your students and realizing how smart, fun, and caring you are, I was hooked. In fact, the next day was my nephew's birthday, and I told my family at breakfast that I had met someone amazing. I liked my single life, and for a long time, people would ask what I was looking for and why I couldn't commit to someone. My most honest answer was, I need someone who makes me a better person, but also someone who doesn't need a venue or a show to be fun. Someone who makes doing nothing fun. Well, I never thought I'd meet someone as caring and selfless as my mom. And I hate to admit it, but you are funny and quick-witted, and some of our days when we do nothing are better than my old days, day drinking days with my brothers or my birthdays with my best friends.
We both know that we are here today because, unfortunately, you cannot marry our cat. I'm half kidding. Hi, I love you. I didn't want to forget that part, and we both know I Googled how to write vows more than a few times, and even though I chose not to hire a vow advisor on Etsy for the cool price of $30, I did keep the advice of saying I love you at the beginning. Full disclosure, this list has probably changed a million times because each time I think I have my favorite qualities covered, I think of another one that has to go in. And that's why you keep seeing me on my phone in the wee hours of the night. Like any teacher would, I gave myself a sentence starter. I love you because you are patient. There is no one else on earth who would to give me 3 days advance notice that I'm deciding where we get takeout from, and never get frustrated when 3 days later I still can't decide and you end up deciding anyways. You love like no other. Somehow, after the love you have for Barry, you still have so much love for the important people in your life. And I'm not talking about a handful, I'm talking dozens. You love dozens of people the way many of us can love a few. And it comes so natural to you that you don't even realize how lucky we all are to have you. You are brilliant. I always knew this, but there was that meme that went around during the pandemic about realizing you're with the circle back guy because you heard him working from home. But for me, it only reaffirmed that I was with that brilliant, decisive, helpful, and supportive guy. You are empathetic. I did not ask you to, but you chose to learn about my anxiety, what it feels like to me, what works and doesn't work when I'm in the throes of it, and you continue to try to understand this ever-changing landscape alongside me, and never make me feel embarrassed or ashamed of it, even if it means I'm getting out of bed in the middle of the night to close the windows because leaving them open with the cat is making me anxious. You love my family. You love my family so much that you continue to go to Disney with us in the peak of summer. You are the perfect blend of the first men in my life. You have my dad's easygoing nature and quick wit, and my grampy's outgoing side, which I see the most when we're out at restaurants. You love me even at my most ridiculous, like when I was adamant that white American cheese was superior to yellow. And even when I miserably failed a blind taste test, you still always make sure to buy me white American cheese. And now for my vows. I vow to unclog the shower more, not always, because honesty is important in these things.
And here are my top 10 favorite quirks and things about you. Number 10, the Ashley laugh. Number 9, the fact that you crack up every time you hear the Liberty Mutual guy say Liberty Bibberty. Number 8, no matter what, cheese puts you in a better mood, and you had no shame in shotgunning whipped cream straight from the can during our first week living together. Number 7, you tolerate and dare I say sometimes support my love of whiskey. Everyone here is about to see that in action when they enter the ballroom. Number 6, your eyes, your hair, your button nose, and your sense of humor, which equips you with the ability to handle my sarcasm.
I vow to continue the work. One of the things I'm proudest of is how we disagree and address tough things. And to do both of those well took a lot of hard work on both of our parts. I know this work is never done and the curveballs will keep coming, and I'm promising to be in it with you. I vow to replace the toothpaste, but I cannot commit to always because I really do love our unspoken challenge of who can still find toothpaste left in the tube. And no, I have not forgotten that time you opened a new tube and stuck it inside the cabinet, so I didn't know. I vow to keep the back scratches coming. I vow to stop trying to make sense of why you think already worn socks are meant to be saved on the floor for future use, and just accept it or keep putting them in the laundry myself.
Number Number 5, your thoughtfulness and gift-giving abilities. I'm still finding some of those random notes you left around the apartment for me 2 years ago. Number 4, you get along. You can get along with just about everyone, and I love how we meet people at bars, restaurants, and on vacations, and they quickly become our best friends who end up coming to our wedding.
I vow to love you and like you even at your most irrational, when it's hot or you're stuck in traffic.
Number 3, your friends and family, and how lucky I am to have just as much fun with your parents and their friends as I do with my family and friends. And while on the topic of family, I really love how much you care about my brothers, sisters-in-law, nieces, nephews, but most importantly, my mom. Number 2, Bubbaloo and the Punky Boy. Enough said. Number 1, I said it before, but you make me a better person. You support but challenge me. You know me better than I know myself and can often anticipate what I need or want before I even know it. I can't explain it, but I'm constantly thinking about ways to support you and make you happy, and I've never felt that selfless before. Finally, since these are supposed to be vows, here are some of mine. I vow to be the best cat dad and eventually dog, human, and whatever else we have, Dad. I vow to continue making you breakfast at least twice a week and breakfast burritos on the weekends. I vow to continue to listen to you when you're stressed and not try to problem solve all the time. I vow to always get you a McDonald's Happy Meal when you're hungover. I vow to support, love, and care for you. Finally, I vow to always follow your lead and treat you better than I do myself. I love you.
And to speak in your preferred form of communications, which is friends references. You're my lobster, and I'm so excited to walk around this lobster tank of life with you, holding claws. I love you.
Place the ring on Ashley's left hand and say these words after me. I give you this ring as a sign of my love that I've chosen you, as this ring has no end. My love for you is also forever. Ashley, place the ring on JP's left hand and repeat after me. I give you this ring. I give you this ring as a sign of my love. As a sign of my love. That I have chosen you. That I have chosen you. As this ring has no end. As this ring has no end. My love for you is also forever. My love for you is also forever. You have chosen these rings to symbolize your marriage. These rings alone are only pieces of metal, stone, and bourbon barrel. But on your finger, they serve as a visible reminder of the invisible bond which already unites you both. By no power vested in me, it is my pleasure to announce you husband and wife. Please seal your marriage with a kiss.
The sun is shining 24/7. 'Cause when we're together, it feels like we're in heaven. If it will get dark, you'll be my million stars. I know I can lean on you. Oh, you catch me like a leaf falling from a tree. If I'll be a shooting star, you make a wish. No, I don't fake this kind of feeling, never felt so real. My heart is on the table 'cause you're my everything. I do, I wanna marry you. 'Cause when you're around, I know it's true. The way you make me feel is so good, baby. So good, so good. Every single day we spend apart, I wanna be with you. Baby, take my hand, hold it tight just like you do. Feels so good, so good. When I wake up in the morning and I see your face, I'm becoming blind by your dazzling close to you. There's nothing else I wanna do. Ooh, and from the fields of flowers you chose to pick me. You're spreading sugar on my misery, and I don't fake this kind of feeling, never felt so real. My heart is on the table 'cause you're my everything. I do, I wanna marry you. 'Cause when you're around I know it's true. The way you make me feel is so good, baby. So good, so good. Every single day we spend apart, I wanna be with you. Baby, take my hand, hold it tight just like you do. Feels so good, so good. And I do, I wanna marry you. 'Cause when you're around I know it's true. The way you make me feel is so good, baby. So